Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Sigfrido just answered that with the live chat saying, "Kyle, your voice is on point. I declare the Lord of your. I declare the Lord of your. I declare you the Lord of God. I declare the Lord of your God." Thank you. I'm going to assume that by that you meant I am Lord now. I'm just going to take that assumption. So bless you, child. Bless you. Wellington Smith says, like if you find this interesting or informative. Without a crystal ball. This is a diploma mill. Without a crystal ball, again, this is woo psychology. Playing on the same people all woo scammers do. It's gross. I agree. Very gross.
Yeah, and if you, I'll tell you what, if you give up like woo, or you give up creationism, or you give up flat Earth, we'll personally absolve you of your sins against science and the world, and we'll go through a process. We'll get absolution.
Vegan atheist says, Sigfrido again. Sigfrido, man, you are super chatting it up today. Thank you. Says bust. AC Castillo, house.gov/representative/find your representative. So there you go. There's the link to talk to your
Get mad
representative.
with me.
And then finally, Jake 3D says, you cannot discriminate services for the church. Many legit services like speaking, debating could be an off-site affiliated business, need a better solution.
It wouldn't be standalone.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be standalone. But I don't have the answer. I just know it's a problem. If you have a better suggestion, give her. This is what I say when I'm managing people. Don't come to me with a reason why my solution isn't going to solve the problem. Come to me with a better solution. Or we still have a problem. Great critique, awesome. I completely get it. It's valid. But propose something else. Help fix the problem. Don't just tell me why it can't be solved.
Yeah, there's kind of a rule of thumb, even when you're doing an analysis of something, that when you point out a problem with somebody's analysis, you should actually go out of your way to show a better way to correct it and to word it differently to help them out. Same thing with problem analysis. Just pointing out there's a problem is step one, but if you don't provide a possible solution, then it doesn't really do much good unless it's something that nobody ever noticed before. It's like you're pointing something new and novel that like, oh, well, we never thought about that. Let's get a group of people together and maybe we can come up with a solution. That's one thing. But if you're just there pointing out problems that people probably are aware of, you're not helping to contribute to solve the problems. Give some
and
give
I'm
some
sorry
ideas.
that I got worked up. That's a valid point about my suggestion. It's the best I can think of. I'm sorry I got worked up, but
don't be sorry. You have nothing to be sorry about. You have nothing to be sorry about. Nothing.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Steve, maybe the dumpster. Oh man.
Get it together, Kyle. Get it together. Jeez.
You ever like?
You're a mess.
That pained me right there.
Your voice is permanently stuck in that. You're right.
Lord Rael probably descended a demon upon you because
he won't be able to turn that voice off.
He's
your eyes crossed.
Pleased with your
Jake 3D. That would be funny, wouldn't it? What happened to your voice? I just did YouTube way too much. I apologize. It was all the flat earth and crazy Christians that did this. I blame them. I'm forever damned to order beer like this. Can I get a Jack and Coke, please? Yes, to the William Shakes. I sound like a Renaissance Festival outcast. Like the guy that just wasn't good enough to be even an extra in a Renaissance Festival. That's me. Jake 3D says in another super chat, I have the solution, but there's not enough characters in super chat. So, Jake, if you want to email it to me, it's live@nonsexshow.com. I'll forward it to Shannon. You can do it that way, and I can connect you too. That way you can talk back and forth.
And
okay, Shannon, do you have any?
Katie.
Yeah, sure.
The ball.
That's a good idea.
She's actually there. She can help me get the word out better than I don't have any distribution methods aside from my YouTube channel. So that's the best I can do. And bothering us until they let me yell about it on the channel. Although I didn't have to bother you, Kyle, bless your heart. You reached out to me.
I know I did because I thought it was important. Anytime we're friends, and anytime I have a friend that wants to get something off her chest or feels like there's something she needs to get out there, we're going to make it happen. So, do you have any last minute wrap ups, last minute thoughts, anything else you want to put out there? Plug your channel and your Discord and all that stuff too.
Yeah, I have a Discord and a channel. My channel's called Shannon Q.
Great marketing.
Usually you sell it. Yeah, usually
I'm garbage at YouTube. I'm so bad at. I don't even know.
Yeah,
why.
I've got a
almost
presence
6,000
out there. You
subscribers.
can go find me on some Discord somewhere. Hi, I'm Shannon.
I think
that makes people want to go do it right there. She sounds passionate. She sounds passionate.
We have evidence to the contrary that you're crap at YouTube. You've got golden ones, so there you go.
And thank you very much. You had 1,000 subscribers before you even had one fucking video. So don't tell me you're not good at video. You're like the best at video. Nobody else has ever done that.
By the way, Shannon, you know what the best part of the nuns was is that we actually had people bitching that, and these are write-ins, right? Not the multiple choice ones. We're talking about the ones where people actually had to give, what they thought was the best, right? We had no control over that. We actually had some people claiming that we had bias and all that and how the winners came about. I can tell you right now, Colin had zero input on who won those awards.
Oh yeah,
not a goddamn thing.
I didn't even vote. I refused.
I didn't vote either, so I wanted to be.
Shannon,
I wanted to be neutral.
That's one person, Shannon. That's one person. That's just one person that said that. Just one person.
I was so
just one
excited.
But you did win.
That one person
Shannon,
is such an idiot.
It's one asshole.
That's the funniest part.
It's one asshole.
I loved it because they actually were trying to claim we had bias, and I'm trying to explain to this one idiot.
Here's the thing.
We had nothing to do with it.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you.
The link.
Let me tell you guys this. I have all of the in a detailed. Google does it beautifully. I have it detailed out to the T on who got what votes. So I am not concerned about one asshole's opinion. He can go fuck himself and jump off a bridge. How about that? That's my advice.
That's
to you.
Hilarious. That's how pitiful it became when you have a Christian apologist, saying shit like that. It's like, okay, dude. Okay. That's hilarious.
I thought it was so nice.
Wait, thanks for killing the mood, though, Steve. Thanks for killing the mood.
Yeah,
well, if they knew who that one person was, it wouldn't be killing the mood. It'd be like, yeah, that guy's a fucking asshole.
Well, we can imagine. I'm sure we can imagine. You might as well just go ahead and say who it is.
Oh, it was the right engine. So what does that tell you?
Oh, no, that one gives a fuck about what he thinks.
That's what I'm saying. Pissing him off was the high point because
that's like
he's all
a compliment.
Look how much bias there was with the non-sequitur show that, I'm like, you're fucking joking, right?
He can barely handle breathing oxygen every day. Like that's a chore for him in itself. I'm not concerned about what his opinion is on what we do. Go fuck yourself, Whitey.
That's why I'm
okay. So now we were in the middle of you selling your channel and sell it, Shannon. Give us a furious pitch.
It's a good channel. People liked it. Lots of people voted for it. I'm very passionate about what I do, and that's why I have a channel. It's called Shannon Q, and I talk about communication strategy. It's a lot less yelling usually, generally, and I have live streams, and I co-host the Heathen Hour, so go check out the Heathen Hour. We have our own channel. We stream every Saturday evening at 8:30, and we had Seth Andrews on last week, and he was really cool. And I have a Discord server, and I have a Patreon thing too, and my Patreons are super nice. They're awesome, and I like them. And yeah, and I think I have good content. Go look. But if you're going to do anything, please go find this particular video and watch it, because I lay it out a lot better there as well, because I'm not as worked up, because I could pause and stuff. And I've got a lot of detailed links in the description, and if you're going to be contacting people about this, those will help you build a case. So watch the video. I'd suggest that you do if you want to learn more about it, because I lay it out there, and I'm going to do a series. But even if you don't want to, go look at the links. Advocate for your own understanding.
The link is in the video.
Go back. Maybe I'm full of shit. I could be lying. Go make sure I'm not.
I put the link in the live chat as well. Yeah, and I put in the link in the live chat. And by the way, all you have to say is this: go subscribe, or demons will attach to you. There you go.
Demons will attach to you, and you'll have to break your ungodly soul ties. And some really expensive. You don't want to do.
By the way, you guys have to check out Heathen Hour too, because they have a lot of great interviews. But there was one individual that didn't really care for your Seth Andrews conversation the other day.
I loved that. That was one of the best conversations.
Well, Seth's kind of called an individual out.
Oh,
I'm just giving you
how
hell,
much
Steve.
did you? How much
I have
did
to
you
watch
watch
it.
that?
I haven't watched
Kyle?
it. It's on my bucket list. I promise you. I like Seth, and and people know we've had Seth on, and I've talked to him about this but it was off air, unfortunately. So, but I know where Seth lives.
He invited. This is another thing. Seth is a super nice guy. He invited me to go on the Thinking Atheist to talk about this too. So I'm not kidding when I'm telling you I'm going to scream to anybody who will listen to me about this. I'm not kidding. I'm in your life now, Christian counselors. You're going to go to sleep at night with this
Your
face.
Christian counselor's nemesis.
Will Paul get jealous or is he into that? Paul's into sharing? That's cool, Paul. Let it be.
Well, Apologia has Chem Ham, and now you have this. You found your nemesis to latch on to.
That's what Paul said to me.
Steve, if you're agnostic, you're an atheist.
That's the greatest soundbite ever. Shannon, somebody in the live chat wants to know if you wouldn't mind having a debate with Orphan Red.
Orphan Red.
I don't know who Orphan Red is, but whatever. I'll talk to anybody. I don't really debate, though. I prefer conversations.
She's a poet.
But I'll talk to her. She'd like...
So she didn't go ballistic? I thought you'd go ballistic.
No. Orphan Red, I've already asked. I talked to her. She blocked everybody. She doesn't want to deal with anybody. She's a Poe. She doesn't believe any of this shit.
I talked to her.
The money.
I talked to her, and she won't come on here because of something happened with her and Steve. She won't come on here because of whatever happened.
Oh, because Steve's a dick. That makes sense.
I made a video pointing out her. I made a video that called Orphan Red, Blue Skies and Orphan Red, pointing out her complete scientific literacy when it comes to certain things. And I asked her, do you want to discuss this? And she was just like, no. And we talked for quite a while, but then she's just like, yeah, whatever. She doesn't care about any of this stuff. This is a gig for her. She's literally just doing an image.
I have an important question. How do you get any guests with Steve? I mean, I'm really nice, so I talk to anybody. It must be hard, Kyle. I'm so sorry.
Most of the time I tell him that he's not going to be here. Most of the time I tell him he's not going to be here.
That makes so much sense. It's all coming together now.
Yeah,
okay,
wait.
I gotcha.
Didn't you? Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you get your start on my channel, and didn't you meet your love of your life on my channel? And
I did. Actually, the first person. Yeah, I was on your channel first, but then a couple months later, the first person who put me on their channel was Drew, Genetically Modified Skeptic. But then you gave me a series, Steve.
I did. And by the way, should we tell her that about the confirmation we have? I mean, she already knows, but should we tell the guests? No. Or should we keep it a secret for her 10th special? Or 11th? It would be her 11th. Let's Talk About You with Shannon Q special.
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and announce that.
Okay. Well, guess what? We actually have arranged, and I will believe right now it's on the 29th, but we have arranged for Shannon to have a conversation with, get this, Von Helton. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why.
Now, she doesn't know who Von Helton is. She knows nothing about Von Helton. She won't look at anything Google, and she won't do anything to spoil this. Yeah, she's going to be in for a world of surprise.
You don't know who Von Helton is?
She doesn't.
No, I'm not allowed to find out before I talk to
spoilers.
them.
Let me give you. No, I want to give her just his get up. Okay, and first let me answer this. Jenny Talworks, Fight the Flat Earth. We do know he was on this show 2 Saturdays ago for our first Flatter Night fights. You can go and look for that video. It's got two globes. It's got a globe and a flat Earth boxing on the cover of it. But he was on here and he did debate Flat Out Hero. Okay, so Shannon, what if I told you that I'm going to take an androgynous cafeteria worker? You can't tell if the cafeteria worker is male or female. And then I'm going to put that in a bowl. And then I'm going to throw in a warlock cape with medallions. And we'll throw that in the bowl. And then I'm going to throw every conspiracy that is known to man in that bowl, along with a mobile home, a Mountain Dew, a fanny pack, and a Dale Earnhardt wife beater. And then I'm going to blend all that together. You will have Von Helton.
Oh gosh, that's quite the spoiler. That's all the spoilers.
He's literally the most famous out of all of the conspiratorial people.
Shannon, the scary part about all that is that barely scratches the surface.
Yeah, I those are little spoilers, but you know what? It's really not, because that's just tip of the iceberg stuff. There's so much.
He wears a cape and a fanny pack and in a NASCAR wife beater like all at the same time?
He wears all you need to know is he wears a warlock cape. It is a cape. There is no mistaking that it is